Okay, so I wanted to give a brief overview of Slow and Sacred Advent by Jennifer, probably going to mispronounce her name, Naraki. This is one of those things that you buy from her website, jennifernaraki.com. Yes, my love. Okay, go potty. Keeping it real, you guys. Homeschool life. She gives kind of an overview of her history and her growing up life and why she created it. Which is really sweet to read. She has some of her friends. We've got Jody Maccabee, Bethany Douglas, giving some encouraging words. And then this is a 2018 Advent calendar. It tells what happens each day. And you print this off the blog. So when you purchase it, it'll have the 2017 calendar, and then she just updates it every year, and you print it off your blog for the new one. This is our third year to do Slow and Sacred Advent. So started it we did 16, 17, and now 18. So Note to the Parents just tells about everything. The symbols, talks about how the responsive readings work, verses, Christmas carols, and hymns. There are inward reflections, outward reflections, handcraft activities, recipes, catechisms, copywork, and then art. Prayers, supplies, and there's also a supply list, I believe, on her website, if you want to look at it that way. History for family reflection talks about the nativity and the covenants God made. It's very important for us, my family, that my kids understand the overarching story of the Bible and how it's deeply tied to the Old Testament, which is why we do biblical feasts and along with Advent. Jesus the seed brings hope. Jesus the star brings peace. Jesus the scepter, and then Jesus the Savior. So you've got some beautiful color photographs. So you do need to make sure you've got plenty of paper and ink for your printer before you get going. Scoot back, buddy. Thank you. Don't be silly. Okay, so it starts out, I'm not going to show you everything. I just want you to have an overview so that you kind of know what you're reading. It starts out where you discuss the symbol, which is the seed for the first week, gives a responsive reading. My 6-year-old was super excited because he could help read along with his part this year. A prayer, the verses, and some songs. And I've gone on Amazon Music, and I've made a little playlist for us. The one thing, YouTube, I think, is the best place to find Scattering Precious Seed. It's an older hymn that not everybody is familiar with, so it's not on all of those free music sites. Inward reflections, outward actions, handicrafts, and then there's a recipe, and then I have all the recipes kind of together towards the end. I've got a whole recipe section. Ta-da! And then you've got lyrics to the song, and she always gives a YouTube link where you can find the song. Same here. And then just another sweet little picture with a verse. And that takes you through the first week. So the second, third, and fourth weeks all are very similar. So what I did, I printed everything out, put it in page protectors, and this is lasting.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Blowing bubbles in your juice. Again, this is our third year to use it, so it was a good investment to put them in page protectors. So I know some people might be on the fence, and you want to know what you're getting before you pull the trigger and invest money in something that will be around for years to come. Please move your little paws, stinkerweed.
Okay, 6-year-old out.
So just all the recipes, and we're gluten-free and dairy-free over here, so you've got my little chicken scratch on how to adapt the recipes. But yeah, it's been really special for our family, and just some really nice printable verses. And it also has the copy week. She's got it in print and in cursive, depending on the age of your kids. This is something, my kids are 6 and 4, so we haven't really done this yet. Maybe we'll get around to it this year. And then a coloring page if your kids want to color. So that is Slow and Sacred Advent.